I want to talk about my people, people of color, exploring themselves on TV. Alright, I've touched on this before. So, anybody that's been tuning in, I greatly appreciate you tuning in and hearing my opinion in talking to all of you. First, always salute your soldiers, all of them. No, I'm sure you guys are thinking, does this guy have more than that one shirt? Yeah, I do. I actually have two of these shirts. I buy them at surplus stores to support the army. Because some of these monies from these surplus stores, they go toward military funding. Some of them don't, but I got my shirt from dudes that was in the Navy. And they treat me real well at the Hall Street Outlet in Richmond. They're real good guys, all four of them. Hello, brothers. So, now back to what I was saying about black exploitation on these talk shows. Come on, people. Really? I wish the light on the camera would stay in one light. But anyway, back on track. I watch some talk shows when I get the chance. If I'm not writing my graphic novel or trying to wax my bow or going to shoot or if I'm not at work, I'll watch a talk show. Every now and again, you'll catch a Steve Harvey and it's on the money. Or you'll catch a Dr. Phil and it's on the money. You'll catch Steve Wilkos and it's on the money. You catch a Bill Cunningham or another show like it, and it's not Bill Cunningham's fault. No, let's get that 100% because I miss Jeremy Kyle. He doesn't come on anymore here, but he was one of my favorite talk show hosts too. And the thing is, my people, these are the times that I've said it before and I'll say it again. These are the times where I become ashamed to be black. Sorry, Maury. When these people are out there and the girl that had 13 daddies and none of them the baby daddy. And I'm like, okay, it's time for you to go home and reassess. And it can happen to anybody. I'm not passing judgment. It can happen to anybody. I could be that chick in my next life that ain't afraid of Peter and, you know, fuck everything that move. Hey, it happens. That doesn't make you a slut, it just makes you a dumbass. Alright? It's kind of like going to the bathroom to take a shit and not checking to see if there's toilet paper before you sit your ass down and start firing them off. Okay, I got that out my system. But you watch these shows, and I'm like, I'm not better than these people, but how much of my business do I really want out there? And everybody likes their 15 minutes of fame. No, I mean, it is what it is. I myself am a failed actor. I admit it. I have failed. I failed at getting cast. I failed at going to casting calls because I got tired of not being what they were looking for. And in my 40s now, and I made independent films, and I failed at them. Hey, own your shit. I'm a cusser. I failed at trying to clean up my mouth. Not real good at it. But you know what? I'm still breathing. So as long as I'm still breathing, I have a chance. Doesn't mean I'm ever going to get it, but I have a chance. So I sit here and I watch these people, and I'm watching them, I'm like, okay, you guys are fucked up. I thought I was fucked up, but you guys are like seriously fucked up. One, relationships get ruined for three reasons. Three of them. First, one or both of y'all aren't really willing to commit, or just one of you is more in love with one person than the other, or the other person doesn't love themselves enough to be loved. And that's just one reason. The other reason is these outside people talking into your woman's ear, or you're the woman in the part, your man's ear, and not giving them tangible proof. But see, what it is they're not happy in their relationships, and they're your friends, so they want to fuck you out of yours. And most of the time, it works. Why? Because blah 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 blah, and blah 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 blah. That's pretty much decided. If we can't be happy, we don't love our friend enough to let them be happy. So, if we gotta be down and out, they'll be down and out. And you gotta watch out for those guys that'll stab you in the back because they really want your chick. They just don't want you to know that they want your chick. And they'll go behind your ear, tell it, and I'm sorry, ladies, you might be smart up here with book sense, but you don't have enough common sense to understand when somebody's trying to fuck you out of your relationship, and y'all fall for that shit, and you throw away something good, or something great, or something awesome, and you wind up on these exploitation shows. Alright? So, I've watched a lot of shows, and every now and again, you get one person or another where someone's actually really loving this person and they're actually telling the truth and they haven't done anything wrong. But yet, this jackass, who also hasn't done anything wrong, believes these other people. Then you have Hiroshima. The explosion that happens when no shows like, you know what, none of this shit needed to happen if I just would have listened to this person. And if your friend is doing this to you, they are not your friend. So, in closing, for all you people who are so desperate to get on TV and put your business out there, and oh, you have 13 baby daddies, but none of them is the baby daddy. Hopefully, you only have that one child. And I think, honestly, for the people of the world, not trying to be funny, trying to be deadly serious here. Everyone who has a baby, their DNA should be taken. Like as soon as they hit the hospital, the DNA of the daddy and the DNA of the mother should be taken. So there'll be no mistake that when that baby comes out, it's your baby. That way you're not going to court, you're not going on Jerry Springer and all these other people talking about something. Well, she slept with 13 of my friends. Dude, if you didn't want a baby, then you should have wrapped it up. And chick, if you didn't want a baby, then you should have took the plan B plan. Plus, you should have made that dumb motherfucker wrap it up. Sex is a double responsibility, and it is a privilege, not a right. Remember that. Most things that we do are privileges, not rights. And people don't understand that. So they want to just do whatever the hell they want, to hell with the consequences, and then when the consequences come, it's a slap in the face. Why is it a slap in the face? Because you didn't use your damn brain. You're not going to use your damn brain, well, you got to deal with the consequences. Now, I'm not gender biased. I'm not one who's ever going to put the blame mostly on the woman or mostly on the man. Because it takes two to make one. And the thing is, you can have a lot of fun. You can go out here and, to be blunt, you can fuck whoever the fuck you want. As long as you are willing to deal with the fucking consequences when you're done. There's lots of bad things that can happen when you're fucking and don't know what the hell's going on. If you're fucking two people, you're bound to catch feelings for one, or they bound to find out about each other and somebody might get dead. So don't do that. And that goes both ways for both genders. If you're a dude and you fucking two chicks and they bump into each other, there's gonna be a problem. If you're a chick and you're fucking two dudes and they bump into each other, it's gonna be a problem. Whichever one has stronger feelings for you will be the one that winds up trying to kill the other one. Now, moving backwards to this exploitation thing, you have the right to do what you want as long as it's legally and morally right. But in your quest for glory, I implore you, before you jump up on this talk show and make yourself look jackassified stupid, or as my friend Josh in his song Borderline Retarded, you might want to think those actions through. Because if you don't, once the child gets here, or once you have AIDS or herpes or something that you can't wash off, it's on you. So in closing, before you go exploiting yourself, you might want to check everything out. And if that doesn't work, well then jump onto the talk shows. I'll be watching. I promise. I'll be watching. Because the more people like me watch them, the more ratings they get. The longer they stay on. Hey, gotta have entertainment. You can't die from boredom. That has been scientifically proven. So, do what you gotta do. Kung Fu Havoc 2. Signing off.